Okay, perfect. So this will be about 70% of the car's capability, Frank.
Okay.
Oh, not Frank. Dave. I'm sorry.
Dave.
Dave. When we get on the back straight, he's going to pull over and let us by, so his passenger can watch our car placement. But for the first,
Okay.
3/4 of a lap, you try to watch what Ray's doing in the Grand Sport here in terms of
Okay.
braking and everything. Okay.
It seemed like I was early on some and late on some.
Yeah, coming to the tighter, slower corners, it seemed that we need to focus more on placement and be a little slower. And then in the faster corners, we need to focus on being a little smoother on the brake, not braking so heavily, and having a little smoother line into the faster corners too. You have a tendency to be really wide on the faster corners, and I'll point that out when we do these laps.
I don't feel like I'm using a lot of brake at all.
Yeah, lighter and longer brake. These things slow down so well, so it's hard to it's easy to overdo it. So right now as we go into turn 1, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go lightly on the brake. You probably don't even feel that I'm on the brake pedal. Just to get a little weight to the nose of the car. And this is called throttle steering. So I'm going to lift off the throttle. Do you feel the nose come in? Cool. So I'm going to lightly brake. I did kind of talk about that on the radio when we were out there. I'm in the throttle to maintain my speed. I come off the throttle to swing the nose in. I'll start to reapply the throttle to accelerate out of the corner. Now here, we're going to brake early. We're looking to the right. We're going to balance gently in, getting the car turned. Squeeze and throttle in smoothly. We're going to lightly brake. Lightly brake again. I'm just riding the brake pedal gently. Squeeze the throttle in smooth. Back to the left. Now this is where I was saying you turned in a little late. We need to turn in earlier and smoother. And this will naturally float the car out wide, down to 3rd gear. You can kind of see how it makes a smooth rhythm through there. We're going to lightly brake here. Back into the right. And we're going to go out in front of Ray now. Coming into turn 8, we're going to be just real easy on the brake pedal. Down to 4th gear. And I'm on the brake gently. I'm just going to let the car roll for a moment. Now here we need to be a little bit more precise.
Okay.
Notice how I go from that right side right down to the left side into this apex. And then just gently on the brake. And then a little throttle off the gas. This is that straightaway. Look, see how I'm on the power all the way down, then I can brake lightly? It's because I'm straighter there. Off the gas, in smooth. Back to our brake. Looking right. Nice and easy on the brake pedal. Lightly on the brake here. Lightly on the brake again, getting it pointed uphill. Squeezing the throttle back in smooth. Lightly on the brake here, just nice and easy. Now I'm going to give it a little bit of power to push the car wide. And then on the brake down to 3rd. That'll suck the nose in. And we're straight out of the corner. Lightly on the brake here, all the way down. All right. What do you think, Dave?
That's a whole lot faster than I'm going.
Yeah, that's fine. You work up to it. I mean, the process that you make those couple little changes that we talked about, get a little bit more time in the car, make sure you're trying to work on those couple little areas. You're gonna gain speed naturally as long as your line's good and you're being smooth and you're just getting a little bit more, a couple more laps in the car, you know. So
See, confidence to lean on the tires like that, but I don't.
yeah, and that's another that's another point. So as long as you're doing stuff right, you can gradually work up to that, and you can have a good feel for it. If you're a little bit off with your process, I've told many people this, you're a little bit off. Say you mix up a step, say you accelerate before you unwind, or you balance after you, you apply the brakes after you turn the wheel in certain places, you know, that can shift the weight of the car drastically and make the car seem a little nervous and give you a false idea of what the car is really capable of, you know, because it's driver induced, you know, unsettling of the car. So
I have no experience with these quality of tires too, so it's, you know, a couple times I would have thought we're not staying on the track.
No, they have a lot of capability.
See how this works.
Yes, it is. Now you know you bought the right one.